Daveyskills coming back at you once again with another Global MX5 track guide. This week we're off to sunny California to test our skills against the infamous Corkscrew. I am of course talking about the mighty WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Let's do this. So we cross the line in 4th gear, heading immediately into turn 1. A little bend on the straight here, no issues really, especially in the MX5. Keep it tight on entry, drift to the outside of the track on exit to line up for the Andretti hairpin. We brake at the white marking on the right hand side of the track. We'll be dropping down to 2nd gear and we're braking very hard at first. As we start to point our car towards the inside curb, we begin to ease off the brakes. As you get close to the curb, you're fully trail braking, getting your car to turn as much as it can. As tempting as it might be to get back on the power early, you'll need to wait until the inside curb comes into view, and as soon as you see this, apply the power. Shift up to 3rd and use all the track on exit. Before we know it, we're already approaching turn 3. You need to get over to the extreme left of the track, brake at the dark mark on the curb and aim to apex as late as possible. There's a red sausage curb on the inside, aim to apex after that. Keep it in 3rd gear and get on the power as early as we can. Approaching turn 4 in 3rd gear, in a similar fashion to the previous corner, we're going to line up on the extreme left of the track, ease off the throttle and turn in. We're aiming to apex just after the sausage curve on the inside again, get back on the power early and use all the track on exit. Shift up to 4th and then down to turn 5. Approaching turn 5, we spot our braking point. Just here, this marking on the curb on the right. Brake hard initially and downshift to 3rd gear. Once again looking to apex just after the sausage curb on the inside. On the power early and try to avoid the curb on exit as well. We're up to 4th gear and onto turn 6. I know this as the kink. Very tricky turn as you're going into it blind. Braking gently before the 2-board, then turning in at the 2-board. We take this corner by feel. If you hit the sausage curb on the inside, you're dead. You want to coast into the turn. As you get close to the curb, you begin to apply the power. If you nail this, it can set you up for an overtaking move up the Rahal straight. Speaking of the Rahal straight, you're just going to use this to compose yourself because you've got the big boy coming up now, the Corkscrew. We look to spot our braking point just before the 3-board and we brake hard. We're going to shift down to 2nd gear and we aim to take as much curb or dirt on the inside as you can, trail braking as you get close to the turn. Once you're on the curb, it's back full power, ready for the exit. You shift up to 3rd gear on the crest. You've got the first part of the Corkscrew correct. The second part will come naturally. Full power and keep it as far right as possible as we're speeding towards the Rainey Curve. I like to leave the car in 3rd gear and aim for the inside curb. If I'm understeering wide, I lift. If I'm not, I don't. It's that simple. As soon as I know I'm on the right line, I go full power, shifting up to 4th gear on exit and immediately looking to line the car up for the second last turn. Position your car on the extreme left of the track and as soon as your car is on the curb, you begin to brake. I'm using the brake more to control the car, aiming for the inside curb once more, get on the power very early and use all of the runoff on exit. Then we're up to 4th gear and onto the final turn. We use the 2-board as a braking marker. We brake hard and down to 2nd gear, turning quite late and begin to trail brake. This is one of the only turns where you can take some of the sausage curb and not be penalised too heavily. Applying the power smoothly as your car will be unsettled on the curb and be careful not to invalidate your lap by taking too much curb on exit. And there we have it, just a couple of gear shifts up to 4th gear and we end with a time of 1:38.9. As always, the black file is available in the description down below. Thanks very much for watching. Please enjoy the uninterrupted cockpit and chase cam laps. Catch you guys next time.